Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to our video. So I have a few fights that I wanted to share with you. Those are from when I was still in vacation, but I still had the recording, so we might as well comment on them right now because I also have the face cam. So first up we're going to have a fight of Darkseid plus Brainiac plus Red Hood fighting against boss Shazam. We're going to have a level 8 Sword of Salvation on Red Hood to generate some power. We're going to have a very important level 3 Sword of Sin on Brainiac, because while we are doing the lethal stacks with the special one, we're also going to be able to gradually reduce Shazam's armor by burning him and stacking the burning effect. And we're going to have a level 6 Beta Club on Darkseid to apply a huge amount of dot damage once the lethal stacking has been completed. And yeah, this team is yet again pretty much based on the synergy of Beta Club with lethal tag damage and of Brainiac buffing up legendary characters. Also keep in mind that Darkseid is 5 stars, that doesn't matter that much to be honest, because the only thing we're losing is a little bit of more base attack. But Brainiac is also 5 stars, so we're losing 1 level for each of the passives, so that's something to take into consideration. So this team could perform far better in other circumstances and with better characters and maybe higher level artifacts. But yeah, we're at 10 stacks. We're going to try to apply the dot with the jump attack here before the burning expires. There we go. Now we just make sure that the dot doesn't expire. It's it's 1.3 million when it's obviously both a crit and a lethal. We tag Brainiac in there and then we tag the Darkseid back in. Doing a jump attack to keep that dot going. I don't think I want to reset it. I'm pretty happy with that value, and I honestly don't think we can get any higher values with Darkseid, because the only thing that makes the Beta Club work on him at this point is the Brainiac lethal, and he doesn't have other mechanics like the Batman Ninja team to further trigger stronger dot damage. So yeah, I think this is close to the best we can get. Re-engage that combo, and in the last minute we should have an easier time. I think Shazam is combo interruptible after 2 hits, but I'm not gonna bother with Darkseid because he's got clunky attacks and it's a little bit rough to combo interrupt with him. Yeah, another thing that I could have done before inflicting the dot was doing the super move, but a little bit of additional damage wouldn't have been worth the trouble. He has enough energy for a super move that we're going to be able to power drain him with our specialty of Darkseid. Red Hood back in there, he needs to inflict the super move at some point in order to extend the duration of the fight, hopefully. Just hope we don't forget that one. There we go, Red Hood in there. And Darkseid back in there, doing a swipe down to make sure that the dot doesn't get reset, because yet again we might get lower value and overall we'll lose some damage. But what's wrong with this hair though? There we go, that's better. But yeah, another special 2 in there. And the main priority here is just keeping up the dots. We're throwing some special 2s in there, but as you can see, the damage on special 2 is decent, but it's never above 1 million, so it's not gonna be a huge factor of this. The damage on basic attacks is also decent, but it just never goes to crazy values, so yeah, we're relying on the Beta Club here. Re-engage that combo. And yeah, it's over. This fight is over, and we deal so little damage on attacks and specials, by the way, because he has a ton of armor, and we are able to mitigate that on the hit where we apply the dot. But then, yeah, it just went away, and it wouldn't have been worth to keep it. Now we're going to fight the boss Black Adam. Boy, on the other count, he was such a pain in the ass to kill. It was such a pain in the ass to kill on the other account where I don't have Raven. But over here with Raven, we might be able to squeeze in a quick win. With Harley in there, obviously, to be the damage dealer, and Entangling Poison Ivy to be the support character. Back and go for engage that combo. Special 1 there again. And yeah, we're at 5 stacks, so we're going to be able to tag Harley in soon enough. We have the Sword of Salvation on Harley. Special 2 in there. And yeah, we have a level 3 Sword of Sin on Raven, level 8 Sword of Salvation on Harley Quinn, and a level 1 Trigon Staff on EPI. The Sword of Sin is yet again very important, not very important here really, because he's got a ton of armor, but at the same time I do have Armor Pierce on my Harley. But another thing to keep in mind is that Armor Pierce on basic attacks does not apply to swipe attacks. Also, somebody said at some point where I made a video where I was fighting Black Adam and I wanted to address that comment. I don't know, I didn't answer it at that point. They said, oh, by the way, there goes the 1% chance to fail the stun. But yeah, somebody pointed out that I'm missing a lot of damage by doing a short combo. No, I'm not, because the stun is shorter. The stun is far shorter. I'm not even doing the whole combo on the stun anyway. Yeah, special 2 in there. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right, another special 2 in there. We can easily do 2 of them per tag in. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. Raven getting back in there. Another special 1. Blocking that, Harley in. Special 2. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. Special 2 again. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. There we go, Raven back in there. Reset the darkness. Yeah, it's going pretty smooth. I mean, if you're using the block tagging from Raven to Harley and you're able to do that efficiently, you should have no problems with this fight for the most part, unless you die very quick. We're sitting in darkness again, I think for the last time. And yeah, special 2 again. There we go, swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right, and our special 2 should hopefully do it. I don't know honestly why I tagged in Raven there. I should have stayed with Harley for one more special 2. This is a point where this is like the only point in this fight where I could have messed up if I gotten a little bit more unlucky. But there we go, lads, boss Black Adam is down with no trouble on this count. Can't say the same about the other count, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now we're going to move into some Enchantress action, and we're going to use Manta here. So, she's combo interruptible after 2 hits, but it's a little bit rough to pull off, and at the same time, Black Manta doesn't have the fastest basic attacks, and at the same time, I'm just not able to do it constantly, okay? I'm gonna stop with the excuses, I'm just not able to pull it off constantly. And we're not using Brainiac here, because Brainiac special 1 would be disabled anyway, and we couldn't do the little stacking, so we moved the Brainiac to the dark side team that you saw previously. Now we're going to use Manta with Silver Bane to increase the damage on our basic attacks, and Flash to give us one more fast attack hit, and a Sword of Salvation to generate some power and increase our damage. Again, same artifacts on the other team with the Sword of Salvation on Black Manta. No point of using All Blades since we're missing the lethal attack damage stacking from Brainiac, and we would get garbage values regardless. Yeah, pretty much the plan here is to use special trees to pin her in place, so we don't have to do that awkward backing off into re-engaging a combo, because within that time frame she would normally be able to use specials, and we might lose the stacks. A lot of things can go wrong, so we're just going to, let's say, try and keep her sedated, like try and keep her stunned throughout the entirety of the fight so she doesn't do anything annoying. Yeah, in the first minute it was not possible, in the second minute it will be a little bit rough in terms of the power, and in the last minute it will be very easy. Our special tree in there. Yeah, there you go, lads. Like, some people kept asking me, why are you not using the special tree of Black Manta when you're using him, because it's garbage amounts of damage compared to how much we do on basics usually. But yeah, there you go, now I'm using it. Are you happy, lads? Are you pleased with this outcome? Well, I am, to be honest. It's okay damage on this special tree, but the problem is, like, look, if the special tree would hit a crit and a lethal every single time we use it, best thing ever. But it doesn't usually, and we get the far better split of our crit and lethal within our basic attacks, so that's why I'm not usually using the special tree. Boy, I get some deja vu from this video. Hopefully I did not include the Black Manta one within our video. Like, it's all a bit messed up because I had my laptop with me when I went into vacation and I transferred some files to my PC. And now I'm trying to sort things together. But yeah, as you can see in the last minute, we have absolutely no trouble stunning her over and over again. Thankfully, she's not immune to stuns. If she was immune to stuns too, then boy, this would have been some trouble of a fight. So this way you can use Manta like this, you can use like the League of Arcane stun with EPI. Yeah, the King of Flying Aquaman also did very well here. I used him at some point with Raven and Beta Club. And he did quite well, but I'm not quite happy with that fight, so I decided not to include it. But yeah, well, that being said, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. Dislike it if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button. And with all that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. And yeah, we ended up doing an okay damage for a 4-star Black Manta. Let's just call it that for now. Goodbye.